Let's see if I should put more light here. Maybe it would be good. A little bit more light. Then I can take this lamp away from here. So Libra, this is your monthly reading, and I made it yesterday, and it was the sacral chakra, creativity, sexuality, enjoying your pleasures, being the emperor and empress. I pulled you now a new crystal because that reading got cancelled, and you got third eye crystal today. So maybe it's meant to be, maybe there was a technical error. It's not yet Mercury in retrograde, as I know. I think it's only starting 1st of April in the Fool's Day. But yeah, some astrologers say that there's always this shadow period, that when this Mercury retrograde is happening, then it's already affecting before that. So who knows, there is some bad luck with your reading, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to make your reading. You got a nice Halloween deck for the second round, and I got more cards here, and even the Merc on the table to remind, like, there is a lot of fears. Everybody can fear something. Truth can be scary. So whatever I'm channeling here, if it's true, whatever you know it, that reading is for you. You take what resonates. It's entertainment after all. But this is a Merc character from Finnish Moomin stories. And this is also, my brother has sent it to me from Finland, this nice card. It's usually, everybody's afraid of this Merc because Merc is so cold, so damn cold. It's making everything icy. But yeah, that's part of fear. Like when you are fearful, you can be completely in the free state. But you have to get out of there. You should not stay there. So how we start this reading, we started, there's a lot of cards here. There's even a shadow work cards about inner child healing. I thought, let's bring everything here. And even because in your previous reading, the 9 muses were mentioned, I thought, okay, let's bring the book of 9 muses, Mythological Path to Creativity by Angeles Arien. Maybe we can look into this if the muses show up again, because it was a beautiful reading yesterday that there was mentioned this one chariot card, talking about how you have to have a willpower to drive your chariot with powerful. And I also connected this to these Troika horses. There is a nice chariot. It is beautiful box from Russia. Anyway, this includes feeling cards from your person. So I had to put them in the box because they become so many that they are otherwise chaotic. But we will see the feelings here today. But I think we start with the archetype card. What is the archetype in play this moment? Libra, in your, what is the current archetype that you have to pay attention? If you're Libra, you should address that now, because eclipse season is when things are powerful. It's like a light and dark. So what is that for you, Libra? What do you have to be aware of? Wow, the Lover. Beautiful swan. This is amazing. Libra, often case, I think the heart chakra is your crystal, really. Like now you have rise and above it, like you are really in your third eye, meaning that you have a heart and brain connection. Like you make link between these two. It's not only about one thing. It's like being the kind of like a psychic. Like when you're psychic, you know how to use all of your senses. All of your chakras are in function. And one powerful thing is to dance and sober. Don't drink anything. Don't drink any alcohol, just dance sober. That is exactly very powerful. So, but the Lover archetype, maybe we read immediately. This is a love reading. So it starts very well. And maybe the reason is why I have to do this reading again is that the love is so strong. The love is the strongest power in this world, and whatever horrors, wars, whatever horrible things there is in this world, the love wins. And if people drop to their heart, they really see clear what they have to do. It's like there is no doubt what you have to do when you have love in your heart, when you make your decision based on love, and you become the true lover, not the faker. So what is that, Libra, for you? Beautiful archetype. 95. Interestingly, in your previous reading, the number 95 was also there. And then I took from this I'm going to do it again, because I took last reading the mannequin P cards with those numbers. I'm going to take them again. Whatever is not accepted to have these mannequin P cards here, these are your cards coming again. And number 95 is coming again. So there is a Korea and UK for some reason. 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords. So there is this mental thing. But anyway, let's put these mannequin P cards here. Anyway, if I see something that repeats from the previous reading, I'm sure gonna bring it to the table, because it's like I don't like that my readings get missing. So the lover. Anyway, let's focus on the love. The heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. And one of the tarot archetype for lover is a Fool card. I was just mentioning the Fool day. It's going to be the 1st of April. So, I mean, the lover is like this unknown. Like when you control something, that's not love. The freedom is love. So Fool is really this kind of a major arcana card where the journey begins, a new chapter begins, and there is really just this beautiful feeling that anything is possible. Anything is just possible. When light, connection, expansion, devotion, and awe. When dark, indulge, attachment, and obsession. And go deeper, contemplate Aphrodite, Krishna, and Radha. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you'll feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. It's always start from yourself. Every change you want to make in your life, going within is the strongest move you can do. In the previous Libra reading, I want to mention it was coming, this going within and reading books and being wise. Who knows it comes today, but start the loving from yourself, Libra. You love yourself strongly first, yes. And the lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. So unconditional love for you, Libra. Then we go next. Let's move this away because there's so much cards here. I want to make this reading positive. So you have a beautiful swan here, a swan lake, a little bit Russian here also here. So then let me see this Shaman's Dream Oracle card, because we are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. And what is it now for Libra? Many masks, the authentic self. Okay, so it comes very strong that you have to be authentic self. The mask can be something you have to work on. Many masks. Okay, let's have this hand here. Hand is connected to the heart. Everything you do with the hand is connected to the heart. Is this light too much? Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's good to have like this. Let's put this lamp back here. James is anyway back here. I want to show you James because James is a little sleepy. Is it dreaming? Oh no, it's behind the other picture. It's here. There is my James. It went strategically there because I cannot lift that painting. Okay. So James, when you want to come to show yourself, show yourself. Let's put the lover in here. Sometimes when I feel like I need to move something in the table, it's connected to the reading. So let's see. We will show James because otherwise the mystery is that. Where is my little hamster? My little hamster is there. There you are. Yes. Little hamster is moving. Okay. Not gonna be easy. Okay, let's put back. Okay, you go back there. If you wanna come to peek, you come. So let's continue. So James. Now, okay, we don't need these cards anymore. We have this here. I think because there is this kind of dark theme a little bit, let's take immediately the angel card. Eclipse season is dark and light. That's why I have here also Lady Chatterley's lover card here and then the light card also, because it's kind of this eclipse season thing. So you have positivity, faith and optimism. Comes kind of same message, like stay in a very loving energy and all goes well. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy to or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So me losing the reading, who knows, the internet cut, something happened. Now we do it again and we get this beautiful message already here about the lover. Now let's continue with this Lady Chatterley's lover. I have a spiritual art course where I have 15 episodes of this Lady Chatterley's lover where I read from the book, and these are just the first keywords. But I was actually in that reading from the real book. Of course you can read too, but yes, if you take my spiritual art course you get that access to those readings. But in the future my goal is to really open the membership option. It costs maybe €5 something a month, and then you can have access all to my videos. It's a good deal for me and you, that I put a lot of energy to those readings, so I think somebody should kind of little pay for that. We have here, may I come in, she said. Come in. Yeah, the gamekeeper said. Okay. All men are babies when you come to the bottom of them. Okay, this was not Connie, this was like the Mrs. Bolton, the housekeeper, was saying this. It's kind of seeing it this way. It's the future, he said. Okay. You severed the connection between the apple and the tree, the organic connection. That was, which reading was it that the apple tree was coming? Was it Scorpio or Libra? Now I forget, but it was a beautiful apple tree there. One of the readings. The human world was just getting worn out. Okay. Then let's have a little light about this. Soon we get the feeling of a person also. This book written 100 years ago is a powerful book. It's very nice. Light message for Libra. My child is also Libra, so for sure I want to make a Libra reading. I'm wonderful. and I'm on my path. Yes, and he's gonna go to London, so I mean it's kind of fitting here that there is this London soldier here. Yes. Yeah, soon is the Easter holiday here in Belgium, so it's a nice thing. And I feel called for the one more thing. There is the D.H. Lawrence have wrote about relationships, nice cards. I'm gonna take one like this. Interesting. The same card came as in the last Libra reading, so it must be meaningful. Like out of all cards I made, the same card. So we are bleeding at the root because we are cut off from the earth and sun and stars, and love is grinning. What is it? No, love is grieving. Something like a rocky because poor blossom we plucked it from its stem on the tree of life and expect it to keep blooming in our civilized vase on the table. A little bit this kind of criticism, like let all the flowers bloom in the nature. Why do you have to cut them and put them in the vase, and why you have to control everything? Like we plucked it, poor blossom, we plucked it from the stem on the tree of life and expect it to keep blossoming in our civilized vase on the table. Okay, so let's make more space again. From here and purpose card, yes, I almost forgot purpose. And I take these cards away, James have more space to roam also. Libra, what is your purpose? Career change. Career change. Lighthouse, you are embarking upon a career that brings you to the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Okay? It's a good thing. Stick to the light. Stick to the love. This is the message of this reading. Whatever mask there is, just reveal the love behind everything. A lighthouse, there is an angel even on top. Beautiful. Maybe this is better here than these cards. Okay, and then we have the feeling of your person. So let's see. I have now so many cards, but I have here also who killed cards. Like I just let in the feelings be all kind of feelings, negative and positive. So let's see. Let's hope the positive wins, because you have the lover on the table, so you have the lighthouse on the table, you have like the fear is seeing the light. There is also that kind of theme I felt. It's this little girl going to walk in the dark path. So facing your fears is the bravest thing you can do. And behind there is a golden shadow. So for example, in my life, it's a beautiful place to be when you actually have go through such trouble and then you are getting to the light. It can be really behind all the sufferings. So these are your feelings. But my reading are meant to be going very deep. This is shadow work readings. Entertainment, yes, but it's like meant to be going deep, because it's important in our time to not be superficial. True healing can happen only when you go deep, in my opinion. Okay, so Libra, the feeling of your person. Song for Marilyn Monroe by Elton John. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar and pain was the price you paid even when you died, oh, the press hounded you. All the press had to say was that Marilyn was found in nude. It's kind of the shaming, like she was just a sex symbol, or like just good for her body. Like there's this shaming, sad thing, how beautiful the body is, and then you're like shaming it, like, oh, she died and she was even naked. Like the good thing becomes a negative. That's like, why is that? Natural beauty died. Somebody who had a lot to give died. Okay. The Greatest Showman. Trust you, a star. Trust me. They don't know it yet, but they are gonna love you. So your person see you like the Greatest Showman. Then it's about Kit and Michael Knight. I thought Kit could not be damaged, but what is this laser hitting in the front scanner part? So Kit can handle drones and hot lava, but cannot handle propaganda and cannot handle psychic storm. That's about it. Then levels of consciousness. Levels of clarity, understanding consciously, intensity in love. The source is simple and single, but its gifts are infinite. You are the source. Very third eye connected stuff, because this is kind of the Kit, the Michael Knight's car is kind of like the third eye. It's kind of able to guide him like a higher self. It's beautiful, beautiful series. I was totally into the Michael Knight and Kit when I was small. It was even like so beautiful. Like I would be home somewhere in the countryside and play with my brother, and then we would always know what time the Michael Knight Knight Rider would come from TV, and the TV was on our grandma's and grandparents' space, and we would go in there, and it was maybe sunlight a little bit like on the TV screen. It was kind of dark because the car is dark and everything, but I mean the music started and we were just mesmerized. We would have been playing outside in the countryside with the cows or whatever, and then we would go in and there was this amazing car driving there on its own and having all kind of missions. So it is a beautiful thing, but there is this thing that the weak part of this amazing card is the front side. There is some scanner there, and if it gets hit there, it's game over. Like this third eye chakra. If you can imagine it, you will get it. If you can vision it, it will happen for you. So dream big, baby. We only got one life, and you got the power. And True Love by Astrid Swan. There is a swan here, the lonely swan. It's nice, things repeat. In your imagination, there is a place without me. While I'm glad you can keep it there, it threatens my being. Whew, I connect this to this kind of like a sad story, like swans are always like mating, that they are forever loving each other. And then there is this lonely swan because something happened. And they feel alone. There was this Marilyn also feeling alone, even was a star. So this is the love things. Let's see now. I'm still having this kind of like shadow work cards because I feel like they need to be here. So let's see what kind of relationship thing is coming. Okay, so good night's sleep is important, and the playful girl. So there is really, the couple comes off like somebody who appreciates a good sleep and washing the teeth well and all, like a beauty care. And then the ideal partner would be somebody who is very caring, taking care of the family, and playful. This kind of playful energy here. Nice. So this is your cards here. Let's see now your cards. Cards for eclipse season. Eclipse season for Libra. And yes, not freely, because I have a spread for you. I was almost going to forget. I have today Varjojen voima, The Power of Shadows by Mary Mort, Finnish author. I made this spread last Sunday. It's a Morrigan spread. And let me translate a little bit what Morrigan is all about. So ask Morrigan if you need strength to put your feet down and defend your territory and your reveal. If you need more vitality, if you need more bravery to do something, if you are anxious about the state of the nature, if you are connected to crows and ravens and other blackbirds, if you need shake up and wake up and learn something, if you have found from inside yourself an inner activist, if you love someone but they don't respond to your love, if you need a change of perspective, if you want to gather a tribe to defend a thing that is important to you, if you've been slaughtered down and you need strength to rise again, if you need to be cunning and a little bit wicked. So we have here a Morrigan spread now, because I don't like that my reading got cancelled. So we're gonna bring Morrigan here. Whatever is the reason, we're gonna do this. So this is a spread about see the world with the eyes of a crow or raven. Get the message from up and far away. Morrigan can be very cryptic in its answers, so you don't have to be clear neither. Now use your advice to take a pen and a paper and write down your interpretation of the cards I'm going to give you. I will interpret something, but you will find the last meaning. And there's 5 cards. Let your writing be automatic writing freely. And the answers come later. The answers come later. So, what the wind is bringing now, Libra. Wind, what wind is bringing to Libra. And what I have to learn next. What I have to learn next. Let's have this. And whose help I'm gonna need. And what is my biggest obstacle? And how can I get strength under my wings? So we start, and you can write about this. The wind is bringing a judgment. Waken, sleeper, rise. There's this vampire coming. Interesting card. This is Scorpio energy. Yes, Scorpio is a dead card, but this is also awakening card. Is a Scorpio card, and it's one of the last 20, number 20, last card of the tarot before the world. So there is, I interpreted this usually like you have to automatic write now about this, but there's parts in you, and when you see all parts of yourself, you're whole. So what are those hidden boxes, kind of vampire boxes in you, what you are like keeping close and not wanting to see? So there is, there's this family here, for example, but I think you should interpret yourself. I'm just showing this card now. So the wind is bringing you this awakening. And then next, what I have to learn next. Sun, beautiful. Beautiful. I have this Divine Comedy readings. My next reading is a star. And the week after, that falls into the solar eclipse perfectly, the Sunday, it's gonna be a sun card. No, is it? No, it's gonna be a moon, maybe. Wait, I'm wrong. Week after, maybe. But it's coming, because I'm now in the star card. After that is moon card, after that is sun card. Just saying. This is happening in April in my readings, just to look forward. But what you have to learn next, sun is, of course, spring energy. There is this solar eclipse. I just see there's something with the solar eclipse that you have to learn next. That's it. But you know, and it lands top of the lover. So it might be some big love, because sun is the happiest card of the tarot. So it's interestingly here. Whose help I'm gonna need? Queen of Bats. Wow, Queen of Swords. That's a Gemini card. Exactly what I've been criticizing the IE that is called Gemini. Like, don't call IE Gemini, because it's like real Geminis are more powerful than any machine can be. But of course, Libra can be also a Queen of Bats, because Libra is an air sign. So there is this beautiful night fly here, and like, it's just this truth, integrity, and you have plans, you have goals, and you have plans to make it happen. And you are needing this kind of help. Somebody who is able to make all the goals happen. So if you need a mentor of somebody who is seeing clear, and you cannot see clear, anyway, you have a third eye chakra. So I think you have to be seeing very clear, like a sharp knife. Be clear. Like your field. Get rid of all the disturbance in your field that you cannot see clear. Like, seeing clear is so beautiful place to be. So I think that's what you have to, that's the help, to see so clear. Okay. What's my biggest obstacle? Nine of Ghost. Okay. This is wishing. It's kind of like a Nine of Cups is before Ten of Cups. This is the wishing something to happen. But this is your biggest obstacle. Let me see from the learning cards. How would you have to journal about this now, if you want to do the task that I gave you. But keywords about this card, just to get more material for your text that you can write, is here was a Queen of Swords too. Maybe I'm gonna keep that keywords too. As well, Awakening and the Sun. Here. Let's see. So this is fulfillment. Also, yeah, Pisces connected. Let's see. Wishes coming true, realizing dreams, happiness, cheerful, joy, fulfillment, positivity, optimism, satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity, achievement, rewards, confidence. And I give this keyword just to make a reading that is valuable to you, hopefully, to journal about your life. Queen of Swords, astute, honest, truthful, candid, protective, independent. So that's like whose help you're gonna need. Honest, truthful, candid, protective, independent, chatty, communicative, witty, funny, principled, fair, constructive criticism, strong, quirky, realistic, objective, discerning. And this, what you're gonna learn. I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. Positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. And this was the wind keywords. The daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. And judgment, self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, homesickness, snap judgments, apportioning, blame, forgiveness. So just this is all material now I gave to your reading. You take what resonates, but we have a last card of the Morrigan. Crow's wing is where I get the power under my crow's wings. Hierophant, okay, spiritual leader. But it's also a marriage card, it's almost also a commitment card. So being committed to something, really seeing kind of the good, really this kind of good spiritual leader, master of something. Also, it's usually a teacher. So you learning something, it's often that you teach others what you're learning yourself. So that's about the wings. Interesting, Libra. Egyptian mummy. Oh my god. It's something about Michael Jackson here. What song? What song comes up when you think about this? You say. I'm not gonna say anything. That's up to you. And now we have still this many masks. Interestingly, this card is kind of connected because wow, this person is like hiding so much. It's just eyes showing. Interesting. Interesting, Libra. 38. Many masks. The authentic self, energizing internal allies, a conscious shift. We live in a world where everyone we see wear masks. We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit into the society. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what is expected. Masks are not inherently bad, rather they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expression. Some of us might believe that particular mask fixed and hardened onto us is our permanent face. We forget that we are living beings with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller, more vibrant world. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. Now it's time to strip away the mask you accepted and discover who you really are. A new self is emerging, and your perception changes as you adopt a new way of being. Right now, it's really important to allow yourself to experiment, to experience the world in all of its myriad potential and possibilities. Try on different masks and let yourself be fluid and curious. How will you know what you love and what you resonate with if you don't take off mask you always worn and test drive some new ones? Your authentic essence will never change. It will only express itself differently through these optional selves. Through trial and error, you discover more and more about who you want to become. What would it feel like to explore this side of you? Anything is possible if you are willing to open up to your potential. You truly can move beyond the barriers that society has set. Use your imagination and step into magic. Wow. Beautiful cards. There is so much major arcana card on the table too. Hierophant, Sun, and the Judgment. And here is this Lover. Wow. Is there anything else I would pick for you, Libra? I am happy to make this reading again for you. It's just unfortunate that readings get cancelled or disappearing or something. Maybe the cat cards. I really love these cat cards. Let's verify a little bit. So let's verify here. What is the Lover here? Archetype. Then what is this Judgment here? Show me. What is the Judgment? And if you really like this reading or something resonates, please give me a like or share or comment. It really means a lot. I'm trying to grow my channel in the sense that I need watch hours to activate this member option to put more on my esoteric videos there. So this is here. Okay. This is the Queen of Bats. This is this, and then still the mask. Okay. Just want to see. Judgment is King of Cups and Page of Pentacles. So King of Cups want to invest in something. Page of Pentacles always very open mind about the investment, like kind of like a teenage energy, always that okay, it's good to have this kind of beginner mindset. But King of Cups, beautiful here, having this lighthouse here is kind of water energy also. So maybe there is some emotional awakening with your emotions, that all the emotions are messengers. And if you, like, I would say, for me, a big awakening was that my biggest power is sadness. Like in my family line, there is a lot of sadness, and I could tap into the hundreds, let's say until 1777. I was going back and seeing how much sadness there'd been, and so naturally, being joyful is something how my family line has learned to cope this. But what is it for you? There must be emotional maturity that you need to really go deep in the ancestor stories and really see to be this wise, emotionally intelligent person. Then sun is the moon. Wow, what was that spread? Wait. How there's this opposite energy so much? I know we are having this. I know we are having like a eclipse season, and there's this kind of portal from lunar eclipse to solar eclipse. But this particular spread, this sun was landing into what you have to learn next. So for some reason, 18 and 19. I think this is still about the solar eclipse. You have to really learn something about the solar eclipse. There is something about that. It's totally opposite, like a masculine and feminine, because there's this sun and the moon. Okay. Then this was the mentor person. This was the teacher or the helper. And that's hanged cat. It's also awakening energy here. Like some information has to mature, like in a pregnancy, it has to mature many years before it's ripe. So it's beautiful that this major arcana card, this is awakening energy too. This is like an alchemist. Even the position to hang down in this position is the alchemist position, because the blood goes to your brain. You want to have a third eye open. Yes, you could try that too. Like if you're really like now I want to open my third eye. Yes, start hanging upside down. Might help. But there is even the levels of consciousness here. So levels of clarity, understanding, consciously, intensity in love. The source is simple and single, but the gifts are infinite. You are the source. Interesting anyway, this hangman energy here. It's about teacher. I think you have to become like alchemist. That's a big thing to learn. Then we have here, verifying this. What is my biggest obstacle? Yeah. That was this wishes. Maybe you have like a grandiose wishes. Too big wishes, maybe. Like you have to a little bit be realistic about them. But here we have lovers. Talking about being realistic. Lovers also here. Is fulfillment, lovers. But obstacle. Why that is obstacle? Biggest obstacle. Like you have the biggest love dream of the love, but you have ended up using mask in your life. So how can you really have that if you are wearing a mask, Libra? I think this mask thing can be a solution for this, but this beautiful thing that the major arcana cards are coming to verify these cards. And this was the wind under your wings is the world. Hierophant, spiritual leader. This is really becoming a whole person. I think you have to unmask yourself more. To be truly honestly, you have to say the truth. You have to be honestly yourself. That's it. And then this lover card, Three of Swords. So there's a heartbreak here. Something to be healing. This is the heartbreak. Oh, the only swan. And there was this one swan here. That was lonely also somewhere. Anyway, this is something you need to work on because you have this wish fulfillment, like the true love. And there is this possibility for you to be this kind of very empowered person. But mask is stopping you. You're hiding too much behind the mask, Libra. So I think now I end your reading here. I hope this was helpful. Anyway, let's read one more time this message. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectation and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So, and maybe because heart healing is happening when you see pets, I'm gonna take this little James from here. It's hiding here. Where is my James? James, come. Beep beep. Oi, beep beep beep. He really doesn't want to be taken. No, he wanna bite me. He wanna bite me. He wanna really bite me. No. You are also behind some mask here. No. Okay, it's kind of night for the hamster, but I just brought this James Bond here because come on, this little messenger of love is here to show how beautiful love is. Like you can feel it with the animals, you can feel it with the kids. This is the true love. So let's look a little bit. James is here for you, Libra. We end this reading here, but James wanna go to sleep because it's night for hamsters during a day. Yes, but I wanted really to make this reading a little bit valuable. So James is here. Bee. Okay, you can go. Hide again. Okay, that was your reading, Libra. And let's close this now well.